Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today we're playing World of Warcraft, and in today's episode we return to our Zero to Hero series, where I am playing the Shadow Priest Shade, and today we will be completing our leveling through Dolannar before heading over to Auberdine. So, without further ado, let's hop into the game. Alright. So, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Pizza.
You doing pizza?
I'm eating soup like a good child.
I'm eating a nutritiously balanced meal of pizza. It has vegetables, meat, cheese, sauce. It's good. It's got everything on it.
Where I didn't hear vegetables.
It's got veggies on it.
The tomato
Got green
sauce
pepper,
doesn't
onion.
count.
It's
Oh,
got
okay,
green peppers and onions on it.
okay.
Ethan,
Well, then that can be forgiven then.
he's not getting a kiss. He's eating
Chocolate
onions and
cake is
getting a
more
kiss.
balanced. Let's see. You got
Oh, I'll
flour
forgive
for
you.
your
Yeah,
carbs, your bread,
Consent.
milk for your dairy, eggs for your
I can't
protein.
make that joke on stream.
I don't know what you would have for your veggies. I don't see how you could argue something for
Oh, isn't the
veggies.
wedding in 45 minutes?
What?
Yeah, it happens at 21:30.
Wedding? What
We're
wedding?
getting married on Mushroom Game.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're getting married in a video game. Don't worry, we're not getting married IRL. We would invite you, obviously.
We did not elope without your permission. I promise.
All right. So, where do you guys want to meet up? Because it looks like we have the west side of Dolannar to do. Which quest do we want to start on?
I kind of wanted to do the Ferocitus, the Dream Eater, to be honest.
Okay, that's actually over on the east side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's one we have to
over there.
make up. All right, let's go back
Yeah.
over there and see to that then.
I figured we could do that quest over there, and then we could make our way west, where all the other quests are.
Sounds like a plan.
How is this guy not turned into?
Not me just casually like setting up
Must not have been anybody
buffs
to
and
replace
stuff.
him.
Let's see. Is there anything else I need to show right now? I wish we could show our little homunculi on there. These little guys. I can never pronounce it. Homunculi. I even looked it up and I still can't pronounce it.
I have not on follow right now. Eating pizza.
Thing. I can't pick my herbs until you kill it. And there's another thing. You have
Oh
to
yeah, there's herbs. I should be picking herbs. I forgot. Hi. Can I have that? Can I have
Hello.
a peace bloom?
Yeah, you have it.
Cause it's still orange for me.
It's okay. Yeah, there's a glade flower right here. I still haven't figured out what these are for. They don't drop
It's not
anything.
back on follow to eat more pizza.
Pizza. You should give me. You should get some money and give me pizza.
I would go beg mom for money, but she had to help me fix that bank statement earlier. So
Yeah. Ethan ended up. Apple doesn't like him, and it didn't want to charge his account, so it like overdrafted him when he was supposed to have had the money.
It's not just Apple, or it's not just me. It's Apple as a whole.
Yeah.
When you buy something, and admittedly, it's partially my fault that it happened because I should have been bookkeeping it, but I wasn't. When you
We'll
buy
add some
something
more.
on Apple,
I need to
they
show
wait 7 days to send your
ours.
bank the charge and then take it the same day
Hots. Where
instead
hots?
of doing a normal pending transaction on your bank. The problem with that is I use Calm, which automatically
Power
takes
shield.
any pending transactions out of your bank
Actually,
or out of your funds.
I want that to be a hot
So
bar.
I assumed that
Power
what money
shield.
it said I actually had, and then I went to buy something.
Yeah.
And it
So
overdrafted me, and I owed like 60. I had to get
Yeah.
like $60 off mom to fix it.
Can I have this one?
Yeah, that's what I was leading you to.
So this is why it's actually something you learn in like business class. Why it's important to actually keep a checkbook, because you can't necessarily rely on what the bank says you've spent.
Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna start doing that. And for the
Plus,
case
if
of
you
Apple,
do that, then if there's an accidental charge that shouldn't be there, you'll spot that as well. Because I've had that happen
Uh,
before.
I'm also gonna have Apple, or I went in through Chime, and now have my Apple set to a 1-day block, which just means that if they don't send the charge when they're supposed to, Chime reserves the right to deny them the payment.
Uh-huh.
So if they decide to mess up again and not send me the charge, I just get whatever I bought for free, basically.
All right,
Fun
so
fact.
now we can turn
Fun
this
fact.
in and head to the west. What?
I still.
Shit.
What?
Oh
I
right,
we need to kill the mystics.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoops.
I did the same thing, Liara. I was thinking this is the one where you just had to kill Ferocitus.
Yeah. Oh well. Yes. Let's kill mystics because that would be unfortunate running all the way back.
We could always.
Here, I'll gather up a bunch of guys for you.
Okay, bet. I'll keep you guys alive. Trust.
All right. Let's see. We'll gather up a bunch of guys. Now,
I'll be
none
the
of these
closest
are
thing I have to
mystics,
AoE
but I think they share a spawn.
They do.
Yeah. Most of these creatures share a spawn.
All right. So now we'll kill a few. Oh boy.
You should probably have your pet to heal your pet.
My pet's
And
good right now.
I know,
He
but
has
like,
his, he
I
lives
think
back
I'm
where
out of
Ellie is,
mana
so he
now.
doesn't end up with aggro most of the time.
well, he did have a.
I need
little
to
bit of
take this
damage
out.
taken to him.
There we go.
All
right, so-
High crystal.
I need one more
Yeah,
mystic.
it's just a random drop, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
You guys need one more mystic?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
and
there
I
we
need
go.
the high crystal.
Oh, the crystal, you just gotta open the necklace.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
forgot
All right.
that
Well, we're
was
done then.
Yeah. I forgot that was how you got it.
Yeah.
The worst part is I've done this before.
Well, I
forgot
think
that-
in retail, it just gives you the gem. Like, you don't have to remember, you don't
Yeah.
have to know to open the gem.
Yeah, it gives it to you. It stopped doing that after Kata because you still have to do it in Kata.
Uh-huh.
If I were to, or maybe not. It might have stopped doing it after quest items no longer took up inventory slots. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, some quest items do, I thought. I don't know. But that may be so. I haven't really thought about it, honestly. All of these gray guys that will give us, like, no experience.
Figure out what Shadow Meld is for if it's not a combat thing.
So the thing that I used to use it for was like in PvP, for example, Warstone Gulch. If I was defending, I'd like hide somewhere and shadow meld. That way when people would come in, they'd think the room was unguarded, and then lo and behold, like 4 night elves pop out and kill them.
That's kind of funny. We should
Classic
end up
alliance strategy.
we should do PvP on here at some point.
I mean, honestly, classic PvP was fun because I liked those battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Once Pandaria hit, that's when I stopped enjoying battlegrounds because they just added so many that just didn't make any sense to me. And when you went in, everyone expected you to know how to do them.
Yeah.
You like day one of Panda Land, you were expected to already know every Panda Land feature.
Mm-hmm. And that kind of soured the experience for me. So.
Yeah, I don't blame you because honestly, I didn't like the Pandarian dungeon or BGs. They were just
The one thing I do miss that unfortunately we don't get until Wrath is arenas.
Is it Wrath?
Yeah. Because one of the first arenas is Dolannar sewers.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking Burning Crusade.
Dolannar Sewers.
No.
Is it?
There's a Legion one on retail now, but on Wrath, the BG was originally Wrath because you would go down to the Dolannar sewers by jumping into the well.
You know.
Yeah, I remember Dalaran was definitely a big PvP area.
You know, it would be very useful for Priest.
What?
Feather Fall.
I mean,
You're gonna have to get her some feathers.
yeah, I was gonna say, now they take reagents.
I mean, I can find some feathers. I'm pretty sure we had feathers.
I don't even know if I have levitate yet.
Probably not. I don't
Let's
think
see.
you do.
Yeah, I don't have it yet, yeah.
Alright, down to strange fruited plant, the glowing fruit, down by Ursula Mahler. And we can do the tourmaline file as we're going over there.
Yep. Yeah, this is when it's gonna be wise to do all the quest objectives in the same area. Because otherwise it's a long run back.
I'm so used to having a mount now.
And we
Oh, the
should
bird
be
stable.
able to run into at least one, if not both, of the strange trees for the soil.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
How the turns have tabled instead of Liara following me, I'm following Liara. Oh, by
Well,
the way,
I
Liara, I
mean-
definitely played. I did a mythic on retail last time.
Uh-huh.
But I used
Did you
the one
regret
button
it?
Thing. No, I used the one button thing. It was honestly really chill. I didn't have to care about anything.
I told
So
Ethan,
basically they made it pointless.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I was telling
one button.
me and Ethan were discussing the whole one button thing, and you know, we were discussing how it just feels like cheating if you use the one button macro, because it's like, if you use it, then it's like pissing on anybody that actually did, like,
Has to learn how to
their
play.
class. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like it's
I
pissing
have-
on it to learn how to play.
Always been a terrible Destruction Warlock. I played Destruction Warlock for that key and ended the dungeon with a 4.3 million overall.
Wow.
So,
Man, they have made it idiot proof then.
Mm.
They made it Saya proof.
Which basically, I mean, it's like on the one hand, I get what they're trying to do, but on the other hand, they're also making
I
the game
get
less
it.
fun.
Yeah, that's what I was telling
Like,
Ethan. Is I get
And the
what they're
thing is
inclusivity, but inclusivity.
the one button macro was originally for people that, can't press all the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
But people are going to abuse it.
Yeah, if it's available
and,
for
like, the
one, they
thing
definitely
about it
will.
that's, like, the one thing that's nice about it for kind of the same reason it's bad is it means that going into keys, you're not going to run into as many people that are just completely unable to deal damage.
Uh-huh.
But on the other hand, it's like also why put the time in to learn a new class when I can just one button macro?
Yeah,
Right.
It's like you can't tell the difference between idiots and like the normal people now, because everybody can just press a
Which-
button and it uses their cooldowns. It uses I think it uses defensives as well.
No, it doesn't use defensives and it doesn't use any cooldown over 1 minute.
Okay. I know you.
So
said
you
it had-
so basically all you have to know is how to do your big button presses.
Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta know how to do your big button presses and keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
Man, that's
The
just
big
crazy.
The big thing about it too, which is why I'm not as upset about it as I was last night, is going into season. They're letting everybody have their fun with it in season 2 because season 2 is almost over. Going into season 3, the button will only cast every other GCD. So
Uh-huh.
using the one button thing, you will skip an entire GCD, which is going to set your damage back, by half.
Yeah.
And if you were doing 10 mil with it, you're doing like 5 mil with it now.
Mm-hmm.
And we
So-
did find
so
out
you go
it's
back
not
to
good for
sucking.
every class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good for any class that requires a lot of cooldowns, such as
Reactionary classes are not good. So like Fire Mage, it's really bad for Fire. It broke on Fire Mage.
Uh-huh.
I got a grayed out button.
Because you
certain,
have procs and stuff.
yeah. Certain tanks it won't work on, such as it will not work on monk. It won't work on warrior. It won't work on the other build of blood decay. I forget what it's called. It won't work on unholy decay, frost decay. It won't work on feral druid, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time before they fix all that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They're not going to leave it where it works on some classes and not others. And they will cave to when people complain about it skipping a GCD.
Well,
It'll
Blizzard gave
take
people
time,
two
but
choices with it skipping a GCD. They said that you can either have it do a GCD, or you can have the game detect whenever that setting is turned on, and it will disable your cure set and trinkets while while you're using the one button macro.
hmm.
So Blizzard is fairly standard on the fact that their intent for the one button macro is if your people that can play their classes want to use it, the end of where it's useful is normal raid and heroic dungeons. And then going into Mythic Plus and Heroic Raid, you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh,
honestly, if people wanted to use it during normal raid, just to speed up running it, because you know you've got normal raid on farm by this point, go for it. It's just speeding something up that's monotonous.
ew.
Yeah.
I heard her say
Uh,
help
there-
and immediately turned around.
There's a rare here, by the way. Yeah, it's the one that she's fighting.
The one that I
Back
have
home.
deaded, that I have unalived.
I'm gonna read that because I don't actually need that.
Can I have? I'm actually going to actually need on it because it's
Yeah,
got.
that's a really good healer piece.
Do we
Yeah,
have
I
a
just
quest
realized
here?
That's not what I want.
Yeah, we've got Ursula the Mauler. He spawns back
Okay.
here in the back.
Do I have that quest? Oh yeah, I do.
Not-
Okay, I do.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, hey, if not, I can share it to you. I want you to know, Liara, so I was
Mhm.
playing D&D, I was playing D&D last night, and, found out that my healer class is broken, Artificer Alchemist,
Uh-huh.
and I shouldn't be doing as bad, but also, it really hurts when a ranger that's not even meant to be doing healing does 3d8 healing and crits most of them, like max rolls most of those dice, versus when you roll 3d4 plus 4 and you roll a 1 for each of them. It really hurts, by the way. But let me tell ya,
Yeah.
I was sitting here like crying internally, like, no, dang, I guess if you guys want a healer, y'all can use the ranger. So I decided to make Bird Mom, and she is a harpy. She is a harpy life cleric who absolutely worships the ground that Ethan's character walks on. I asked, and I was allowed to make him her deity because I thought it was cute.
The character I'm playing is a fallen celestial. He's the fallen solar of death. And it's gonna be a fun little combination playing those two together.
Yeah.
You wanna know the reason
I
she
need to
follows him?
find. I need
Let's
to find
see,
a
so we
vendor that
killed-
sells meat.
Yeah.
The reason she follows this Solar is because
Yeah, I
she
don't
saw
have any
him in
meat.
a book. She saw him in a book and realized that he looked really lonely, so she wanted to be his friend so that he wouldn't be lonely and so that he would have hugs now.
Alright, so we'll put these bracers on there. A little bit more
She's incredibly
armor.
childish, but also she
But
wants.
then I need
The
to
way she heals is she just
add
hugs
my
people.
power.
Like
do
you'll
we
feel
have?
her hug you, and then you'll just get healed.
I think it was
Literal
despair.
angel of death being followed around by a tiny little chicken.
Periodic damage
She
from
is
your
2 foot
spells can
tall
now be critical
and
strike, and your
9
damage
times
spell
seven-
critical
she,
strike
Well, she might not
deal
be 2 foot tall.
200% damage.
I think I made her. Yeah, I made her the size of a,
So we'll do that.
cat. So she would be about the size of like Susan.
Oh, so you made her accurate.
We're
to your
definitely
height,
not
alright.
at full power.
First of all, screw you. Get attacked by this Night Stalker.
She says that like me getting attacked by the Night Stalker is gonna lead to me being able to catch up with it faster.
You can't catch up with these hands, Batman.
It's a hard thing. She's a cheater.
You can't catch up with these hands, Batman.
The thing is,
I
though,
guess I'm
is
doing the same.
I'm not, because we still have to run over to the lake, and the hearth is an hour cooldown.
Yeah, but the lake's
You
not
know
that
what?
far.
That's a good point.
Admittedly, the lake isn't that far, and I'm willing to walk. Why can't I?
Yeah, but the thing is then you have to run right back.
Man, I can't use this mace. Do I at least get to learn maces as a druid, or am I just SOL?
think in retail you can. I think. But I'm unsure on classic. I mean, you should just do what I did on our other characters is run to all of the weapon masters in the capital cities.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm doing that. I can't remember if I can learn maces or not.
I don't
Because I have a
remember.
mace in my inventory.
I mean, you can always pop it into the bank.
That is true.
All right, so
I have resummoned Fluffy Nut.
There's a flower over here. What flower is it? There's a silver leaf and a silver leaf. Which one do I want? We'll go for the silver leaf. We'll go for you guys attacking me. Alright, you guys, you can die. Night Stalker, bye-bye. And I leveled up. Nice. Well, I'm level 13.
Yeah,
What
I'm
level...
13.
What level do we need to be to do our first dungeon?
If we're doing well in caverns, I believe it is 14.
14? Really? Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was closer to 17. Alright, so we're gonna head over here. More falcons over here. I didn't even know there was falcons over here. Alright. Well, let's head along. Almost there. We just gotta go... Now these fruit quests, these mysterious fruit quests, you always end up like spawning something. I forget.
Now I get to roll back up to Dolannar.
Alright, there we go. Oh, I wasn't able to pick it. He interrupted me. You booty! I want this flower.
I'll have to pick, I think there's a follow-up quest that I have to pick up from him down there.
For
While
what?
he's doing his RP. After you turn the seed quest in, isn't there a follow-up quest that he doesn't RP and then...
I think there is on one of them. But which one was this that we turned in? If it's the one where we fight things, I think there... Well, I can't remember, honestly. We may have to do both of them. I am unsure. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, where he's like, take this to Darnassus or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop.
Alright,
by
these
the
guys
innkeeper
are...
here in Dolannar and see if they've got any like dirt here or something for sale.
I unfortunately checked near everything. Checked the innkeeper, but I checked everywhere else. Nowhere else sells meat.
You got some boggling roots.
This makes me a sad
Glowing
owner.
fruit. He'll go plant it, and then I think the boglings spawn.
Nope, they sell bread.
I still can't
Stupid
learn.
night-elves being vegetarians.
You got some nice eyeballs.
Are you trying to become one with me?
Well, to be fair, I was trying to turn in the quest and then it kicked me out.
So then you just decided to be weird?
Yeah. You'll have to stay here.
I mean, I guess that's fine. And I don't have to. I could run off and leave you.
Please. I just a twee.
I mean, then you should get along with these. These are just boglings.
Yeah, but they don't like me. When I turn into my tree form, they say, no, you look scary. They angry.
Alright.
They munch.
Alright,
Alright, so I think we can now go up to the... Wait, did that guy...
And there is nothing I can learn because it.
oh, I didn't do the
all
tourmaline vial while we were there.
Well, to
Well-
be fair, we are passing by that area again to go up to the Enchanted Glade.
Yeah, so I guess I will, I'm gonna go, fill that up. And then I'm going to Hearth and turn it in because I'm pretty sure there's a follow-up file quest that you have to fill out.
Yes, you have to go up north to go fill up the MMO file.
See, I'm glad I didn't hearth, because then that'd be a lot of running and that'd be really annoying. Also, I see that Math also did not fill it up.
Yep, Matt's just ignoring it.
He's just like, well, that quest line's done.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Can I pick this flower without that
Matt is gonna stand here and
Timberling?
kill some of these owls because we need some meat.
I'm finally at 21 herbalism. Woo!
They drop stringy meat.
Well,
I still can't pick Mage Royal, though. I'm pretty sure that's 50.
it is 45.
Oh, it says 50 for me.
Oh, it may actually be 50 then. I swore I thought something was 45.
Maybe. I think Earthroot is 15.
Yeah.
I got a ways to go. I should be able to pick Earthroot. I'm at 22 now. Alright, let me head over this way. Renew my inner fire. I'm not going to be able to make that one. Turn off of yellow until I get back to them. This guy's in the way of a flower. He must die. There will be none of that, sir. I will have all the flowers.
Hey,
I
honey,
am an
remember how I told you I
alchemist.
said are waiting for, you know, I just fixed it, but I had definitely set the waiting.
Uh-huh. And the sentence just drops off.
I think he died.
I think so. It just
I
automatically
definitely accidentally set the waiting for tomorrow.
No.
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well-
see if I can change it to 23:30 tonight.
Don't you guys have to be present for that?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't have to
It's a
actively
phone game.
Yeah.
No, I know. I was just trying to think of time, but y'all will be done with this by then, so it's fine.
Yeah. Even if
23:30
we
isn't
aren't-
that yet.
Even if we aren't, Ethan and I have been AFKing this game while playing other games for ages.
Yep.
I mean,
It's an idle game, so you don't really actually have to do much for it.
I see, I see. Alright. I definitely need more bags.
Oh, same.
My whatever it is, 16 bag spots is just simply not enough. It will not do. Alright. So there should be... Aha. I will fill this up. Fill up the tourmaline file, and then I will hearth sell. There's not a... There's trainers in Dolannar, right?
Yes, there's free
Yes.
trainers inside the bottom part.
The first aid part.
Yeah. Which makes
Okay.
sense considering free trainers
Actually...
first aid and
Yeah,
tailoring.
that does make sense. Let me talk to the bowyer. Yeah.
My goods are of the highest
Okay,
quality.
we'll sell this and this.
Oh, yeah, we get the prayer rush on right set.
Well, yeah, I can't use a staff right now. Just taking up bag space.
Is it for tomorrow or today?
The prayer rush?
Hmm,
No,
wedding.
for wedding.
that's
I
fine.
changed it to 23:30 today.
I need to go turn in the
Or
file.
23:30.
We'll turn in the file, we'll turn in the other quest, we'll train, and then we'll head on. I know it's a lot of running, but it's still... I still find it
Oh, I
somewhat
actually
relaxing.
ran all the way to Darnassus
You just AFK ran to Darnassus?
on accident. Yeah, I was like, wait, why are there goats over there? And then I realized, oh, it's because I'm all the way by Darnassus, not by where the quest is. I have to go all the way north.
Well, there's that. Alright, so... No mail.
So
Don't have to
let's-
worry
I
about
asked if
that.
Dude in chat is Dalton. Because Dalton's the only person I've ever heard use the phrase, let me hold $2.
we can use a mace. Let's go ahead and grab that. And
Nope, I just did print.
equip it.
Print screen.
Yeah, and equip it. That'll give us a
Oh, no,
stamina.
I'm gonna beat him.
Let's do some first
You know,
aid
that
because
joke
we
sounds
have.
awful when people don't know it.
Considering Liara's never heard the joke of why I'm gonna beat you for hiccuping.
Yeah, she beats me.
Mm. Potion of defense. I mostly just accept whatever is said and just kind of like, okay, cool.
Wonderful.
Liara hits us with the NPC responses. That's crazy.
Okay, so nothing to train yet.
I just watched a fireball arc around a tree to hit me.
I think, isn't there a trade goods
Heat-seeking
vendor up here?
fireball.
I think.
Well, if it was a
trade
heat-seeking fireball,
supplies.
it would come across the continent. to get
Let
to
me
you.
buy 2 of those.
No, there was something hotter nearby.
I'm just gonna buy a full stack.
Yeah, you.
Not
Hey,
quite.
I heard that. Don't make me pull out the spray
Otherwise it
bottle.
would hit me.
All right. And then
We hid the spray bottle.
Yeah, I hit it. I hit it so you can't get to it.
You say that as though a spray bottle is a hard item to come across.
I put all the spray bottles on too high of a shelf for you to reach.
Yeah, it's a shame they only cost 98 cents at Walmart.
That's crazy. Suddenly I burned down the local Walmart.
You heard it here first, folks.
We don't even go to the local Walmart. That's the one I go to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll burn down the not local Walmart.
Which one?
He's gonna be like, now,
All of them.
in local city, all of the WalMarts have burned down in a crazy fluke event.
And see what you have to do is you have to set all of them up with timed explosives so that all the fires happen at the exact same time, so that it's not trackable to one person.
And you got to make sure that when you plot your evil crime, you're definitely not doing
Say it
so
in public.
on a live stream.
Yeah.
Because that definitely won't backfire.
No. No, it's foolproof.
All right, let's move on to the new area. Math becomes a criminal. All right,
Stop giving me discolored things and give me meat.
I
My
still have
cat is hungry.
too much stuff in my bags.
I'll feed
I
you
should have.
harpies.
I should have sold those. Sold the
Would you like to
bandages.
eat the harpies.
I need some earth root. Wait, that's got to be earth
I
root,
have it on
right?
good word. The harpies taste like chicken.
Hey.
And
Well,
possibly miso too.
I would imagine part of them does, right? Aren't they half chicken?
Yeah, Liara. Oh yeah, Liara. Fun fact: I actually named my harpy character after. I named her Miso Soup. The story is that she fell into a bowl of miso soup, thinking that she could do it herself, because all kids have that "I can do it myself" mentality.
And
then she
it didn't work out that well.
Oh no! She promptly proceeded to fall face first into the miso soup. So,
Do you
as a
have
person
earth
who
root,
knows-
by the way?
Mhm.
I might have to steal some from you. Not right this second, but I need to make some lion strength potion for my alchemy quest.
Okay. No, that's fun.
And I just bubble and run. Alright, so we're wanting to head up there. I still got a ways to go and I have no fast travel. It's such a sad state of affairs. If I were as little... If I were as little as my homunculus, I cannot say it, as my little guys, then I would at least look like I'm running fast. You know what's really sad about that? After last stream, I looked up how to pronounce it, and I still can't pronounce it. It's like, yes, that word. Like, in my brain, I can hear it. I can pronounce it in my brain.
You're where I got my dyslexia from. How dare you?
It's like, but as soon as I attempt to actually speak the words, It doesn't work. It's kind of like driving stick. Like, I can explain how one does it, but as soon as my actual muscles are attempting to drive stick, I cannot do it, and I will throw the clutch and all that sort of stuff. But I can explain exactly how it needs to happen. It's just, it's one of those annoying things. I can't explain it. Book knowledge does not equal experiential knowledge. That is all I can say to that. I keep looking, hoping I'm gonna find.
You think. And you smell like a fart.
I mean,
Well, you are a fart.
Did you not
Well,
just say the same thing?
Well, you're my fart, so how's that?
Like, I know when a night elf dies, they become a wisp, but I don't think that's what the wisp represents.
Sure it is.
Call me crazy. I may be slow because I may or may not be, like, herbalizing everything in between me and you guys. But on the upside, I'm getting a lot better at herbalism. I'm working my way towards that mage royal.
The ma'am haunts you.
The ma'am.
The ma'am.
Alright. Let's get all of my dots going. Alright. I should probably look up the order that I need to do all of my powers in, but I can't be bothered to do that right now.
A quart
That would require,
of
like,
water.
braining
1.5
and
liter
thinking,
bottle of water.
and honestly,
It
who has
is
time for that?
refreshing.
It's not like this is a puzzle game.
No, mine.
Give.
This is a mindless game. Not really. It does require some thinking, but I'm still so low level, it doesn't matter.
With my wobber.
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 Is there a burb around?
Wobber.
Wobber, 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 wobber,
Junior?
wobber.
Junior wobber?
Yeah, just wobber.
Triple wobber?
Nah, y'all guys don't want me to sing the song because I can sing it from almost start to finish. Whopper, 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 junior, double, triple, whopper, flame grilled taste with perfect toppers. I roll this day, lettuce, mayo, pickles, ketchup. It's okay if I don't want this. I don't remember. I don't know what comes after that because it's like super.
What kind of stuff are you watching where you were exposed to the ads that many times?
Memes, animation memes. People do
YouTube.
Yeah, people animate people animate it for fun.
I almost never see ads these days because, like, I'll just pay to avoid ads.
I run an ad blocker.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, if there's a game I play, I just will not do the ads. And if they don't have a way to get rid of ads, I just uninstall the game. It's like, I mean, it's like you have two choices. You let me pay to not deal with ads, or I don't play your game. There's plenty out there that will let me pay. So what are we doing here? Oh, just nothing? We're just chilling?
Oh, we were waiting on you.
Yeah, I think we're waiting on you.
Okay, IR here.
I'm going to check.
Did you guys get this quest?
What brings you here?
The Enchanted Glade?
The one for harpy belts. Yeah.
And did you fill up vials except for Math because he didn't do the last one?
I definitely did. 100%.
You definitely did your quest.
Anyways, if we lying,
Uh-huh.
if we just straight up fibbing, straight up jorking that fib.
That is not a combination you should use those phrases in.
It just sounds weird. Alright, let's kill some harpies. Change the subject. Alright. Bye-bye, harpies.
How much space do I have on my PC? Because if I don't have enough space on my PC, I may uninstall. Okay, I should have enough.
Uninstall what?
I was gonna uninstall Pal World if I didn't have enough space.
Oh. Honestly, I usually keep games uninstalled unless I'm gonna be playing them. Like,
Help.
because there's not a point, like with Steam games, there's not really a point to keep them all installed. Everything is saved in the cloud.
Yeah. Except for Repo. Repo has an issue where it doesn't want to save in the cloud.
Oh, well, I've
Or if
never
you're weird like me,
I've never
don't
hosted a
let
game
Steam-
for Repo, so.
I don't let Steam back up my stuff because I've had too many issues with it
Oh.
on my old computer, so I just manually back up all of my
I wonder
save
if
files
that's
and
what all,
stuff.
I wonder if that's what data is. What the data is.
What do you mean? The.
The data folder,
Yeah, for Steam.
it's that among other things. Although
Is
if
that-
you're using the cloud, your backup is stored on the internet, like on the web.
Let's
My
see.
Unfortunately,
We're
my
not-
data folder takes up almost half of my storage.
I think we need to. Oh, okay. I guess we can get the belts from any of these guys. There we go. I got my
Yeah,
first
we can
one.
have anyone. I have 3.
I desperately need more bag space and water.
If you want some water, I have some refreshing spring
Well,
water I can give you.
I don't have bag space is the problem.
Tough Jorky.
Oh. Let's just go up here. Do I have anything?
Feed my child.
Is he happy with you yet, or is he still angry?
Oh no, he is in fact unhappy.
Even while you've been logged off?
Does he like
Yeah.
spider legs?
No.
Oh. I didn't know if they counted as meat or not.
Kim's picky.
Yeah.
That's kind of silly that pets will still
Here's
lose
some tough
happiness
jerky.
while you're logged out.
Tough jerky.
Yep. It's on that corpse back there. Alright.
I won't lie, I may take a bath due to how oh, I have tough jerky. Hang on, I meant to give it to you.
Yep.
I just need belts. Give me belts.
I don't know if he wants eggs, but I have eggs too.
If he doesn't, I can use them.
Yeah, for cooking.
Mm-hmm. But not right now, obviously. Because no bag space. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and summon this guy. I haven't summoned him at all. What do we got here? Oh, I really need that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually shocked by how on board for Chrono Odyssey Dragon seems to be.
Same.
Because Dragon is usually not big on MMOs.
Mhm.
I think
Hey, there's-
honestly part of what's
I think
helped
that's
him go-
everything.
The what?
Tough jerky.
Dorky?
More jerky. See, he's getting lots of meat. We just had to kill harpies. I mean,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
promised him chicken, and so
Yeah, that is true.
we're just not gonna think about it.
Where's Bird Mom at?
No!
Jorky.
No! Bird mom not jerky. Bird mom happy. Bird mom not jerky. Bird mom little.
Feast. Feast,
Alright.
the little kitty. Feast.
No, bird mom just mom. Bird mom just mom. Bird
Let's
mom
see.
just
Little
baby.
piggy.
A fine
Bird mom
trophy
not
your
even
head
mom
will
yet.
make,
She can't
Night
be
Elf.
mom until she's in my campaign.
Man, I still need like 3 belts.
Same.
I only need 1.
Well, aren't you
Well, you
special?
stink.
Well, to be
You're a
fair,
stinky
you
little
guys,
butthole.
last time that we played, you guys got all the stuff.
And that's true, and then we helped you. So now you're obligated to help us.
Oh, absolutely, I'm still helping. By healing.
Oh, I see. We still have to do all the killing.
I don't have healing. There's no space in my inventory. So
I know, that's me too. We're gonna have to go to a new area just because I'm not gonna know what needs to be looted. Alright, can I find... I'm gonna toss out the mild spices because I need that linen cloth. Alright.
Bro, how is you still unhappy?
How is there
Alright, we're gonna
something
pass
in
that.
my inventory that goes for 9 gold, and another thing in my inventory that goes for 50 gold? It's literally a gray dagger.
Probably people are enchanting it and selling it with the enchant on it.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a really common strategy with the white stabs that are tradable. Because they don't become soulbound after you equip them, and they don't become soulbound after you enchant them. So you can send them to level 1 characters and have 65 additional spell power on a level 1 character.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Alright. I was waiting for it.
They like
Yeah.
being rude.
We need to go to a new area. There's too many bodies here with loot I can't pick up.
So many shinies.
I know, it's nothing but shinies as far as the eye can see.
Where's the Nightingale? I need to put her on follow while I investigate getting an invite to this Chrono Odyssey beta.
Let's see.
Runs.
Yeah, I think everything has been looted. That
Oh, Ellen Tail Tavern is on sale.
I've seen people play that.
It looks so cute.
It's a game that I've wanted to play for ages. It's like towards the top of my wish list.
Can I sell to her, I wonder? Probably not.
What brings you here?
Yeah, I didn't think so. I still got to get one more, so I guess I'm gonna get one more. While you guys are turning in your quest.
I have requested access to Chrono Odyssey like this.
Alright.
Just for the hopes that I get into do it because this game. Chrono Odyssey is one that when it comes out, Liara, it's gonna be free on release, and as far as I know, it's gonna be free.
Uh-huh.
And if it is, me and Knot are probably gonna grab you and try.
Okay. What is this now?
It is a new MMO that's coming out.
Ah. Alright.
I'm gonna Darnassus real quick so I can, like,
Sell?
sell because that's the closest place.
Well, that's also where we're going to. Is Darnassus.
Yeah.
Darnassus.
Yeah. Darn you, Doctor.
I guess I'll just try and get my last belt here.
Oh, do you not have your last one?
No.
My bad.
You guys just ran off and abandoned me.
Let me put us on free loot. That way you can just loot all the harpies.
Oh, I don't want to loot all the harpies. I'm sorry. You
Sometimes
guys.
I say things without thinking about the things that I say.
I can definitely tell. It's a mage trying to give Liara herpes.
Don't finish that statement. Please don't finish that statement.
Trying to give Liara herpes. How dare you?
Alright, I'm going to bed. Y'all have fun.
Poor Ethan.
Alright, let's see. Still need one more.
Yeah, but isn't getting bullied a sign of my love?
Yeah, that is what we discussed the other day.
Yeah, if I'm not bullying you, then I'm too depressed.
That's some twisted logic, though.
Yeah, but like he likes it, so.
You tell yourself that. Huh?
I mean,
Why would you dare tell her that the bottle's behind her? I hid it for a reason. That's the mage. You're trying to get me in trouble.
triple whopper.
Oh, apparently I got it. I didn't even realize I'd gotten it.
You just got
Okay.
it, to be fair.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw the message.
Oh, I was looking on my map to see where the next clump of guys would be, and like they were all gone. I was like, wait, what? And then I looked and saw I just finished the quest.
I'm about to get my,
Hello.
I'm about to go
Goddess,
get,
watch over you.
my Moonblade
Um.
portal because I'm going up here.
Well, this sells for
Moonglade.
more money.
Moonglade. Moon.
Okay,
Be
so we'll
careful.
refresh our buff.
Good
Okay,
luck,
yeah.
friend.
So we're heading to Darnassus.
Yep.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
gotta check and see.
Did y'all get the mysterious fruit yet? Because that's right here in this area. It's like you could see the tree from where we were fighting at.
Oh, the strange plant. I didn't because it's green, and it's starting to turn, uh, white for me. Like a lot of the quests over there are starting to go white.
Mm-hmm.
One of the quests I have is already prayed.
Ah. Well, I gotta
That's
run
why
in this direction anyway, so. I mean,
Okay, so I was
honestly.
trying to figure out if Chrono Odyssey was going to be free to play or buy to play, and the developers have not said either one. But if you Google it, every single person in the universe will tell you that it's buy to play
So it's
because apparently they know
Guild
something the
Wars?
developers don't. Yeah, it'll probably be something that would be more close to is New World, more than most likely. Which, if it's in the same price range as New World, that means it'll be $40, and about 2 months after release, it'll go on sale for 50 or for 20.
I guess we'll toss out
But
this.
once they announce the official release date, I will probably do some work for family members, like cutting their grass and stuff like that, and save up the money to get uh, all of us a copy of it.
Woo! Alright,
Because
now
I think it
I
is a
need to
game that is
head
going to
back
be very
down.
worth us all checking out. Because it kind of looks like they're taking the best parts of New World and the best parts of WoW and mashing them together.
Nice.
I should say the
I
best
don't know
parts of
what
classic WoW.
I don't know what New World is though.
New
What
World
is
was the
this
Amazon
quest?
released
Oh.
MMO that was a big sandbox style MMO instead of being like instead of being incredibly linear like WoW was with its story.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little more open to what you did.
Yeah.
The thing about New World though is New World was very heavily PvP focused for its
Oh.
launch. It did not pick up a PvE focus until the first expansion, and unfortunately, because of the way that game's economy works, in order to do a raid, you basically have to buy a raid clear, which will take you about 10 months of gold farming.
Ah.
Chrono
So
Odyssey is doing
not fun
something that
then.
is, yeah, it's fun for the leveling process, but once you hit 60 and want to raid, it gets a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Chrono Odyssey is doing something that I really like.
Oh.
In their terms of service, selling a service such as boosting, and then it lists level boosting, boosting through raids, boosting through dungeons, all that, for real money trading or in-game currencies such as, and then it listed examples of currencies because I don't think they were named at the time, but it was like gold, silver, bronze.
Right.
You is a bannable offense. It is against the terms
Nice.
of service to sell raid carries or anything like that, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, one of our friends got banned for it. One of our friends got banned. Well, one of Ethan's friends got banned for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got banned because in world chat he offered to pay somebody 240 or 120 USD for a decoration item for his house in New World.
Okay.
And then confused Pikachu faced when he got banned, as far as I know.
This isn't his first offense, by the way.
No, he's
So
been
failure
banned.
at pattern recognition.
His first ban, I can't entirely blame him for because I didn't realize it was what it was until a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
He he was undercutting people in the auction house and in chat, and as far as we're aware, got mass reported for undercutting them. So that ban's not really his fault.
How? I don't. What? How?
New World uses AI recognition for their ban software.
I would
So-
think undercutting people would be like smart strategy.
Well, it is, but people got mad about getting undercut, so they mass reported his account. And because New World uses a AI pattern recognition software for their banning, they seen 70 plus reports coming through for his account and auto banned it. And their appeal system is also AI. So when he sent in his appeal, it got auto declined within 30 minutes.
Okay, so another reason why that game is not fun.
Yeah, Chrono Odyssey has already introduced their team that will be handling ban and ban appeals, and their ban appeals are not handled through text. Their ban appeals are you schedule and do a Zoom call with a representative about your banning.
Interesting.
It is.
Because the team for Chrono Odyssey is made up of people that had worked on, some of them worked on like the mop through Legion era of WoW. Some of them worked on RuneScape. Some of them worked on New World. Like they've all been MMO developers for years.
Right.
Which is why I think Chrono Odyssey has the potential to be the new. It won't dethrone WoW, and it's not going to be the new #1 MMO because to dethrone WoW, you're going to have to make a tab target focused WoW style MMO. Chrono Odyssey has tab target, but it's more action combat centered than WoW is. So I don't think it'll dethrone WoW, but I do.
So
think
kind
it's
of
gonna
like
take
Final Fantasy combat.
Yeah, it's closer to like Final Fantasy XIV's combat. The only big difference is, like New World and a lot of other action RPGs, Chrono Odyssey does feature a dodge button, and like mid combat sprint speed ups and stuff like that for dodging mechanics. The other big
Interesting.
advantage that Chrono Odyssey has for me and not is it seems to have a lot of Greek focused themes.
That she lacks.
And I don't know if you've
Speak
heard about the
quickly,
hit
young one.
musical.
I have urgent matters to attend.
I don't think he could get her into musicals. I don't believe she likes musicals. She wasn't a.
Oh no, I was just making the joke about it gets an extra advantage for me and you because we've been obsessed with Epic and.
What's wrong
It's,
with musicals? Like, what do you mean? I don't hate musicals.
You don't seem like the type that. Are you sure? Because you were one of the weird kids.
I mean, I don't necessarily love them, but I don't hate them.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
guess you could say I'm.
Like musicals.
I mean, I guess you could say I'm ambivalent towards it. But I mean, that's just any kind of TV
The
whatsoever.
weird kid musical.
Yeah, I'm weird because I just don't really watch TV, period. I mean,
But
I haven't watched a normal TV show in I don't know how long.
I am actually really excited for Chrono Odyssey.
I'm gonna
Because the
deposit
nice
some of
thing
this stuff
about
in
it
the bank.
is instead of there being like specializations
Clear
for
my
your class,
my bank my bag space.
your class has 3 weapons.
I'll
So
just
like I'll probably
deposit
be playing the
this.
swordsman because I'm gonna tank. I get sword and board, dual blades, and greatsword. You can equip 2 of your
and
weapons
we'll do that
at a time
that.
and
that
swap
stuff.
between the 2 bars.
And
Or
I need to sell.
and you can have talent trees and levels done for all 3 weapons without having to respec at all.
Hello.
So
Oh, nice.
Like, for a lot of like a common thing people were talking about because the healer one's probably either going to be sorcerer or paladin or both.
That one needs to be updated.
Is running like a sorcerer with the healing weapon
back.
and then the book because it would give you control spells.
Impaired touch.
So you'd be able to like CC mobs down while you keep your tank alive.
Good
And
luck,
like
friend.
swordsman, what I'm probably going to run
My
is
goods are of the highest quality.
dual blades
Be
and sword and
careful.
board because sword and board has all the defensives. Dual blades charges enemies with electricity, causing your hits and your party's hits to cause lightning to strike the target sometimes. That reduces their armor, reduces their attack speed, has a chance to stun them,
Hey, Ranikek,
and
welcome in.
causes the applier of the lightning charge debuff
We're
to
just
taunt them.
chilling, playing some classic WoW here.
And I like that's kind of my thing about this game.
Chit-chatting
There
whilst
seems like
we
there's
level.
a lot of combinations I can try. And that really excites me.
Well, you seem
Oh my
very,
God,
very
that's
excited
crazy.
about it.
Play.
So you said level 14 was what we needed to get to for Wailing Caverns. Are you confident on that number?
I am going to check and make 100% certain right now.
Okay, I asked
Soon as I
because
get
I managed to make it to level 14, so we could potentially consider making our way in that direction.
Yeah, we could
Perhaps,
definitely.
perhaps not for tonight, but we could at least.
Okay, so Welling Caverns is listed as 17 to 24.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking.
So we may want to, generally as a rule of thumb, like Dead Mines is listed as 17 to 26. You can go into Dead Mines at level 15, and it's not that hard.
Right.
So we'll probably shoot for like 15 to 16 to go into Welling Caverns.
So one thing I was going to say is I think we've outleveled Dolannar for the most part. Like all of my quests are green or gray. So
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we should move on to Auberdine.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I'm turning in a lot of my quests, and then I'm just gonna head to Auberdine
Now-
once I turn them in.
I had
Okay.
the fun idea for this challenge that we're doing
Mm-hmm.
for when we run dungeons to not pug randoms in. The
Oh,
issue with that
boy.
right now is we don't have a tank,
Right?
but in free time
Peace
before
be
we
with
stream again, I could catch like a prot warrior up to where we're at so that we have a tank.
Your disease. Do psychic screen.
That's not the
Bad.
challenge.
Light your path.
Silly.
What is star shards?
I could
Rain
also
star
just tame
shards
a bear
down?
and we could try to hunt or pet tank through dungeons,
Interesting.
Yeah, that could work.
which would let
Okay.
me give our poor little knot the
Um,
biggest of aneurysms
I guess we'll pull
as she
this
tries to keep an
out
AI
onto the
pet alive.
board.
It'll be fine.
Because the pets are really stupid.
It'll be alright. Oh, well, as long as you dismiss it whenever it's time to go down Nomergon, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Oh, there's a jump. There's several jumps in Wailing Caverns where if you don't dismiss it, you will pull the entire dungeon.
Yep.
Babe, if you pull the entire dungeon,
Like
I
it'll be
start-
quiet until you get to the last boss, and then all of a sudden the entire dungeon comes and wipes you. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
How
I
many
think
times
here's
did you do it, Lior?
I didn't do it. It happened in groups I was running with. I would see them jump without dismissing, and I would inwardly cringe, and I would be prepared with the shadow meld or some other button to get away.
Listen, there's a reason why I told Dalton I would never play Hardcore Classic, and it's stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Why would I put hours of my life in somebody else's hands?
Right. Let's see. That is rank 3, right? Rank 3.
He's over here like, yeah, man, we
people raid on
hit
hardcore
level
classes
60.
where you-
We'll hit level 60 and go do a raid, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna step in Molten Core, and some idiot's gonna get me killed, and there goes hours of my life. No.
Right?
Yeah, and hardcore classic. I thought it was stupid, to be honest. But you know,
It's kind of crazy. I mean, I've seen people do it, but I'm like,
that's my thought.
man. You must really love
am-
leveling to raid in hardcore.
Yeah. Or
That's my thinking.
the alternative is you've got to be really stupid. I know which one Dalton is.
Hello.
Alright, can we... I don't think we could
Uh,
buy...
So all my quests,
that.
except for
Asha fell out.
Arthur Ross, whatever, is
Can I train fishing?
in dark.
Let's see, which boat do I need to
Shore,
go on?
so I'm headed to Dark Shore.
Oh, wow, that fast? Really?
It's a boat, right? Or, oh wait, is it a hippogriff? It's a hippogriff.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
Liara, if you want to try Chrono Odyssey, it's got a beta going until the 22nd,
Uh-huh.
and I requested access 14 minutes ago and already got accepted. So if you want to try it, that's an option.
Maybe.
Now,
What brings you
there
Let's see.
you do not have
Yeah, I'm
access to any of
downloading
the
it and
killers.
it's taking.
There is no access to any of the healers in the Chrono Odyssey beta, unfortunately.
Well, then that's no fun.
Yeah.
Because
would
we all
play
know I play healer.
Yeah, me
It does
or
also, like, it creates the opportunity of, like, if you or Liara wanted to try maybe the tank out on the beta, and I'll play a DPS on the beta, or if you guys wanted to try the DPS, stuff like that.
I would
I mean, if it's only open until the 22nd, that's Sunday.
rather play a summoner slash. Yeah, that is Sunday.
Mhm.
And I know I personally won't have time to do anything before Sunday. So I would not be able to do it.
I need to how do I cancel something's install? Stop downloading. You were gonna be a bad decision anyways.
You right click. He tried to get me to play Smite, and I said no.
What is Smite?
Smite is a MOBA that I have a history with because I used to play in the minor leagues and got recruited onto a pro team for it.
Okay. I understood like none of what you said, so I'm just gonna smile and nod.
Please don't.
The rough
it's-
summing up of it is I was making $2,500 a month playing Smite
Greetings.
Wow.
May the stars guide
as a 16-year-old kid.
I did try to get him to go back to playing video games professionally again because I thought he might enjoy that instead of like working.
I guess we'll go ahead and
But then
abandon
he
the
told me,
quest we picked up there.
He wouldn't have any time to play, like to hang out with me, and I was like, well, hang on now, no money.
Yeah, playing
Well, never mind then.
playing Smite
Worth not getting
professionally
spent time with.
required me to put at least
We
16
should
hours
keep
a day
that.
in the game to stay on top of new strategies
And then these are.
keeping skills brushed up because
Oh, I should.
I had the
maybe do
disadvantage of
that? I
being
don't
new
know.
on the pro scene, playing against people that had been playing it professionally for 10, 15 years.
I think he's innkeeper's somewhere
Yeah,
I
around
got a
here.
question.
Daylight's burning.
Yeah, I'm about to spend so much money at this fish vendor
Yeah, I was about
Why?
to say.
because my cat will eat fish.
Oh, I need to train
That's
fishing.
fish.
Then I can feed your cat.
Well, I definitely just filled half my bag up with long jaw mud snappers.
How may I help?
Come here, Fluffy Knot.
All right, can
You
I
thought
like
you were
pick
gonna
up
get to
your
run away
quest?
from me, but no, I just spent way too much money on
I am
getting you food.
honored.
So
This guy.
there is a knot running in
What
place into me.
brings you here?
There we go. Now I can talk to him.
Yeah, I may be lagging.
That's okay. The unfortunate part about feeding your pet whenever its hunger is low is you feed
There's
it
the
one piece
innkeeper.
of food every 20 seconds.
Elune be with you.
You're just like constantly feeding him.
Peace.
All right.
Little bugger like to be hateful.
There's so many quests here, man. And I don't. Yeah, they are yellow quests, so it should be good to
Farewell.
do them. Or at least pick them up for next time.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
need to
pick
reset
this
on
up
Mushroom
yet.
Game.
I'm just picking up the ones that are nearby. That way I'll be ready to go.
Yeah,
What can I get
I'm gonna
for you
pick up a
today?
couple of them. Some of them I
Be
can't
good.
pick up because they're a little bit too high level for me, or maybe I just can't find them. Oh, I think they're above me. Oopsie.
Oh, I'm not even look. I'm just like walking around picking up all the ones I can see.
I
Peace.
finally
Auberdine,
caught.
we could technically
May the stars guide you.
The fun fact about Auberdine is that we could technically sit in Darkshore and quest until about level 30.
Yeah, it's a pretty high range zone if I recall. Like, not
Yeah, dark.
Yeah,
high level,
it's
but like wide range of levels.
Mhm.
Since it's such a long
it
area.
it fills the role of what both Red Ridge and Westfall do for humans.
Mm-hmm.
In
And
one
this
zone.
is the zone where
I'm
you have the
waiting.
stupid Professor Escort quest.
Yep.
There's also a quest near the ruins of Histra where you gotta escort stuff, but I don't remember if that's only in that might be a Cataclysm only thing.
Let's see,
Nope.
it's this
That
guy
is
over
a
here.
classic only thing. Cataclysm, it's still technically there, but they changed the quest a little bit.
Is this
Yeah,
fishing?
you have to rescue him from like being dumb.
Ooh, it might be fishing.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier
What
in
can I
Cata than it
get
is in
for you
Classic.
today?
The family and the
Off with you.
fishing pole.
But it does.
Watch your back.
Can I do
Darkshore
this?
is also the place where when we hit level 20, I will need your guys' help with taming a
Hi.
pet.
I don't know how to fish. Now we
Because
do.
there is a
How are ya?
I don't have a
knot
fishing pole.
saber up in ruins of
Okay.
Mahistra that
Safe travels.
All right.
has the fastest attack speed you can get.
And
I'll
can
help
I
you.
move this?
And then I'm gonna
I'll,
have to go to Dolannar to tame a bear.
I will entangling roots it if you'd like.
Yes.
I gotta equip this back. Oh, yeah, that'll be something to set up in a little bit.
Cat and let you tame it.
Where are
from a
these?
distance.
What we'll
These
probably do
are
is have you entangling roots it because
up
while
here.
tame beasts
Oh, they're
won't
up
break the
here?
roots immediately, it does have a chance
In this
to
building?
every second that it ticks.
I think so.
So we'll have you entangling roots it, and I'll throw a frost trap out in front of it, so that if it gets
Yeah,
out
and
of the root of the trap,
You know, I've
My
gone
root
from
doesn't
like
have a
0
cooldown.
quests to like a billion
I'll
quests.
assist you.
I have
yeah, I've got
12
11
quests.
right now.
Most
So
of my
many
quests
here.
also happen to be druid quests too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
you're gonna start
some
getting a lot
quests.
of
Go in peace.
I didn't do them, so
those. Listen,
I mean,
first off, where
How
are you?
may I help?
there we go. Now I have a nice little quest array for next time.
I don't know where you're at.
All right,
I'm at the plot master.
I think I'm gonna plant myself in the end to earn some rested XP for next time.
Yeah, I'm almost out of rested XP. I think I have 6.5 bars.
I ought to be able to hit level 15 with the rest that I have, but you know.
Yeah.
I want you to know, I bribed my sister to get me butter grits by promising to get her a Dr. Pepper.
Well,
If there's one thing that
So-
girl loves anything is Dr. Pepper.
yeah.
I always used to think this NPC was naked because of where her skin tone is the same color as most of her clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But also, do you know what her name is a reference to?
No.
Gwyn from Arthurian myth.
Oh. Billy Leggins.
All right, well,
Anyway.
thanks for playing, guys. There's nothing quite like a chill leveling session with friends. And when you get to discuss a few interesting new games on the horizon, even better, right? Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Next time, we will be heading into Auberdine to start questing, and then hopefully soon, we'll be heading to Wailing Cavern. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and if you do like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liara27. And I hope you join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.